Hey Mom. Thanks for driving into the city to meet me here at my new apartment. It seems like forever since I've seen you.
Yes. It is so very nice to see you, dear. I have missed you so much.
So, on the phone you seem rather concerned about what you needed to tell me. What's up?
Well, this is really hard, honey, but I have to tell you, your father and I are concerned. We have just seen you gain quite a bit of weight in the past few years and, well, when you moved out, I found some flyers you left in your room about fat something.
Oh, the Fat Acceptance Society. I have been a member now for 6 months.
Well, dear, I don't know anything about this fat society, but I did read the brochure and it did not make any sense to me. Why on earth would you accept being bigger or larger or
fat? The word is fat, Mom.
No, you are not fat. I know you have always struggled with being, well, chubby. But now is not the time to give up the fight. There are so many good diets now, so many good doctors.
Mom, did you ever think I might be happy the way I am? You have been pushing me to diet for my whole life, ever since I was 8 years old. Well, guess what, Mom, I am over it. Really. Enough. Going to the Fat Acceptance Society has been a wonderful thing for me.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Darcy. I think I have now heard it all. Fat acceptance? Being too big is very, very unhealthy. You know this. Don't you read the papers? Watch the cable news? Why, just this morning they came out with a new study about the obesity epidemic.
Oh. Do I hate that phrase? Obesity epidemic? I refuse to medicalize my fatness, Mom. Being fat is a benign characteristic, just like being brown-eyed, or blonde, or left-handed, or short, or Asian. Bodies come in all shapes and sizes. They always have, and they always will. Why can't you be happy for me, that I am on a journey to self-love, and to true acceptance of who I am?
Oh, of course I want you to be happy and to love yourself, honey. Of course you're dead and I want that for you. But we also want you to be around for a very long, long time. You simply cannot deny the very real health consequences of obesity. It is like a ticking time bomb.
Mom, why must you weaponize the concept of health? Like, you are using health to try to scare me or wound me. It is rude, and I ask that you knock it off immediately.
Dear, no offense, but that just sounds like repeated rhetoric from your new chubby society. Don't you worry about your health? Diabetes, heart attacks?
Mom, we as a society need to stop equating thin with health. It is a myth. You can be healthy at any size. You know how many super thin girlfriends I had in high school who were snorting coke, had eating disorders, were binge drinking and the like? Do you call that healthy? And now that I have stopped the yo-yo dieting, I feel a lot better. Do you know most of the women in the Fat Acceptance Society exercise regularly? Or do you believe the stereotypes about us, that we are all sitting in our sweatpants on the couch watching trash TV, and eating bags of Cheetos and boxes of glazed donuts?
Darcy, do you mean to tell me that against all evidence to the contrary you are going to outright deny any connection between obesity and serious health problems and disease?
Mom, to answer your question, no, I don't deny that for some people of size there may be health concerns related to their weight. But what I do reject is the attitude of blame, finger-pointing and bigotry. Remember when Great Aunt Miriam was battling lung cancer? How would you have liked it if I went up to her and said, you know, your 2-pack-a-day habit is the blame for your cancer. Your lifetime of smoking caused this, and I do not have one iota of sympathy for the predicament you have put yourself in. Don't you think that would be a tad cruel and callous? Even if somebody's fatness is due to overeating or lack of exercise, and even if they have health concerns from being of size, that does not mean you get to be a fatphobic bully. No matter what the health concern, and no matter what the reason, isn't the mature response to have compassion? To help them deal with their health concerns in a loving and non-hysterical manner? And if you have a specific question about my health, then by all means ask.
Well, didn't you have a physical last week? How did that go?
Very well, thanks. My cholesterol, triglycerides, blood pressure and blood sugar were all normal. The doc says I am doing great. And joining the fat acceptance group has helped me to exercise more. Because a group of us women of size go to the gym together, and it makes me feel so much more comfortable. If anyone dares to smirk or point, we have each other's back. It really has helped me so much.
But what about your appearance? Wouldn't you feel better about yourself if you dropped some pounds, honey? You know, you are not getting any younger. Mr. Right is not going to just drop out of the sky. Looking good will help you find someone, a nice partner. I don't want you to be single forever.
Whoa. What you just said is all kinds of wrong. Epic fail. First of all, whenever fat bashers give up on the health argument, then they move to what they really care about, a woman's appearance. Well, Mom, there was a reason I was a women's studies minor in college, and it surely wasn't to go out and earn the big bucks. It was to empower me as a woman. We are worth more than what we look like, Mom. If a person wants me for what I look like, rather than who I am, and what I think and feel, then I do not want them. And, also, what makes you think there are not people, men included, who are attracted to plus-size women? Fat people are hella sexy, and lots of people desire fat partners. This idea that only skinny minis are worthy of love and attraction is straight up bullshit.
Darcy, you always want to argue with me. I am your mother. You are my child, and I love you. Can't you see I am saying all this because I care about you? Because I care about your future, your health, your well-being? Forget about all the political ideology and fat feminist stuff.
Mom, that fat feminist stuff, as you call it, are my core beliefs. And they mean a lot to me, so please try to respect them. Even though I identify as an atheist, I greatly respect your identity as a Jewish woman, and I know how important it is to you. So please return the favor. And if you care about me, then pick up a book. Read Big Fat Lies by Glenn Gazer or Fatso by Marilyn Wan. Learn about health at every size. At least learn the other side of the debate that the media will not allow you to hear about. I am more than a number on a scale, and I refuse to apologize for my size anymore. As Marilyn always says, life is too short for celery sticks and self-hate. Can you at least meet me halfway?
I don't understand all of this, Darcy. It really is all new to me. But I can see that it really does mean a lot to you. Why don't I borrow some books from you before we leave for the restaurant? This is a tough one for me, but I really want you to find happiness. And I want you to know that you're a father and I really do love you.
And I love you, too, Mom. But what you need to understand is that anti-fat bigotry is an oppression like racism, sexism, or anti-Semitism. It is everywhere, and it is destroying people's lives. Whether it is being denied health insurance, or defamed in the media, or denied a job, a promotion or a raise, or viciously chided on the street because of no other reason than our size, it is wrong, and it has to stop. Do you know how many fat kids are being terrorized in schools, just for trying to get their education? Mom, you've seen the toll that anti-Semitism has taken on our family for generations. Can you find space in your heart to see that this too is an awful prejudice that we must stand up and confront together?
Wow, Darcy. I never thought of it like that before. Look, I have a lot to learn about this. And I am going to make a whole bunch of mistakes. But I can see the pain in your eyes when you talk about this. And I know that I have added to that pain, and that just is not right. I am sorry, Darcy. I am really, truly sorry. Can you forgive me?
Of course I can, Mom. We can work it out. I have seen fatphobia destroy too many relationships. And I won't let it destroy ours. Now, I am starving, and I bet you have a lot of family gossip to catch me up on. Let's go eat at that fabulous Thai place.
You betcha, sweetheart. And I met a nice, single, Jewish man this week I want to tell you all about. Okay, let's go and have some fun, shall we?